Well, we'd like to officially welcome everyone again to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and welcome to another Mikey Live program. This is what we call news discussed, not told, no horse in the race. We tell you as it is, and some people might not like it. You understand? So, what we gonna do? Anyway, folks, we hope you had a really good weekend, one of those weekends that there was no restrictions in the context of your movement, you know? 4 o'clock, you had to get out of the beach and stuff like that. But other than that, it was the first free movement weekend, all right, after 4 weeks of lockdown weekends. So we're going to talk about that. And we have more to tell you about, boys. So brace all yourself now. This is where you get the good, the bad, and the Mikey. For the first time viewers, hello to you. And to the usual suspects, we would like to say hello to you as well. Now the headlines we're talking about tonight. The lowest number of COVID-19 cases recorded since the recent spike. 7 cases. We'll talk about that. A positivity rate that is beautiful. We'll talk about that. Grenada recorded 7 COVID-19 deaths for the entire weekend, which again is the best we have seen. Now, since the spike as well. No new positive cases in Carriacou. I mean, think pretty. No new COVID-19 cases out there in Carriacou and Petite Martinique. We'll talk about that as well. According to Dr. Francis Martin, we are now seeing the backside of our first wave. All right. And there's going to be post-cabinet briefing tomorrow. Tomorrow, God's willing, we'll talk to you about who's going to be there. And Grenada to expect increase in airlift from North America. And NAWASA preparing to launch game-changing app. These and more when we return from our first break. We got to let you know the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Coats Grenada Limited, Digicel NAWASA, the Housing Authority of Grenada, superb distributors. Big up all your whole self. All right, and I had to say good day to the folks at Real Value Supermarket, you know what I mean, and the team. Blessings to you, all right? So, folks, we're taking our first break, and when we come back, I tell all you, it's going to be real news in all the lily lolo. So brace all yourself and share the business. Someone sharing the business will receive some free credit compliments. Digicel.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you're selling to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop breed larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the Communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest Communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Government, private sector, civil society, academia, farmers, the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization, invites you to World Food Day 2021, the virtual edition, under the theme, Our Actions Are Our Future, Better Production, Better Nutrition, a Better Environment, and a Better Life. Join us October 15 from 9:30 a.m. via Zoom, Facebook, GIS, and Real FM as we recognize and celebrate the many successes of the agriculture sector.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only. All right, and so yeah, boy, let's talk about that first. The last ad that you just saw. Well, I mean, a little birdie told us that NAWASA is preparing to launch a game-changing app. What does that mean? Now they are preparing to launch an app, I heard, that will allow for customers to be able to check their bill balances. You know, this is one of the things that many customers have talked about for a long time. Being able to, from the palm of your hand, not having to call and things like that and give your account number and but on the go, be able to find out what your bill balance is before you show up at NAWASA. Yeah, you're going in the bank, you want to know what you owe so you can pull out the right amount of money and then kind of business. Well, guess what? You will be able to do that soon, and sooner than you think. Also, a little birdie also said to me that, hey, in addition to that, there's going to be a phase rollout of the app, which also going to give you the opportunity to be able to pay a bit. You understand? So let me leave that talk for when the thing official. I don't want to, but anyway, y'all could look forward to that. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag just yet. Yeah, so don't let go.
Lord of mercy.
Look at that video, how the thing showing them, man. Anyway, the next thing I have to tell all you about, I don't know what the thing just twist up. So on the weekend, drama. Why drama? Well, as we understand it, there was an incident in the parade area, right? Parade. Yes, in the parade area where a truck, you understand? A truck, I'm trying to fix it for you, but anyway, y'all could get the idea. Like a flatbed, right? As you can see on the screen, carrying an excavator, pull down the lines, particularly fiber optic cables that belong to Flow. You understand? So what that caused is a massive outage of internet services, phone services, and all of that. And I heard there were 2 separate areas, people, where this incident occurred. You understand? So then the company get leaks and things yesterday. Sometimes, between me and all that, sometimes the company do get leaks for things that we do. You understand? But then they were able to address it, and it took a little while, and then they were able to fix it up. You understand? But they say they get through and things like that. But fiber, I know how the headache it is to deal with fiber. You understand? So, yeah, boy, it was a widespread outage. You understand? I don't know who the flatbed for. I don't know who the excavator for and that kind of thing. But, yeah, no. The last time, I saw one in Wester Hall area. The flatbed again with an excavator. And it ripped through some lines, and it just... Nobody business. Nobody business. They just ripped through the lines, and you understand? And then the utility companies and so on get real blows, not really knowing the true extent of the business. You understand? Because customers are just complaining. We really that talk, not we business, you know, we on the other side. Yeah, I mean, so let me not talk that talk. So we're moving. We are now seeing some really low numbers coming in as it relates to COVID-19. The lowest set of numbers that we have seen, we saw it this weekend. Well, this morning, you know, there were seven cases in a dog. I'm not making it up. Let me pull up the whole thing here. There were 7 cases that were recorded on Sunday. I say, yeah, I mean, 7 cases on the 10th. That's yesterday. 7 cases. So that brings us to 368 active cases, hospitalized 37, total cases since we got our first 5,629. Listen, the positivity rate, 2% in a dag. 2%. They did 344 tests on the weekend, on Sunday, and 2% of that amount came back positive. Our death stands at 180. Tough boy. So there were 3 deaths that occurred on Sunday. I think there were 4 on Saturday. You understand? So, yeah, these are really our numbers. Yes? And now, okay, here comes the new dashboard now. And this one is for today. All right? October 11th. New confirmed the cases of COVID-19, 27. 27. We're pretty. Hold on, I ain't going there yet. So 27. All right? In terms of our active cases, we have 321. New recoveries, 71. New deaths, still a little. 3. All right? 3 deaths. When I say a little, I mean a little high still. 3 is too many. So 3 deaths. All right? So cumulative deaths stands at 183. The number of persons currently hospitalized, 33. So the hospitalizations are going down as well. So there were 306 tests that were done today, and that brings us to a positivity rate of 8.8%, almost 9%. All right. So still, we are doing good in terms of vaccination here. That now, in terms of fully vaccinated people in Grenada, 27,000. You understand? 27,000 persons are vaccinated in Grenada. 27,513. In terms of the people who have received only 1 dose, 8,784. All right, and I told you already how they calculating these figures. That's the lower number speaks to only persons who have received only 1 dose of the vaccine. You understand? So people who have only received 1 dose, they are represented on that categorization. And people who are fully vaccinated, they are on the other categorization, which is 27,000. All right? previously, they were under the, when you see they had the first dose, it had people who got first and second doses there. That's why that number was so high. Right? But now they are no longer including people who have received a second dose in the first dose categorization. Right? So that is why you are seeing a difference in the number. All right? Good. We are moving on. So the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, the fact that we are getting lower numbers is no reason for us to go celebrate and ting. We have to stick to what we know to work. You understand? And that is the sanitizing and so on. Yeah? Now, Dr. Francis Martin was saying he is very concerned that he's now seeing people starting to relax the measures because the numbers are going down. And that kind of behavior can lead us to a second wave.
Well, as I said in all of my public health discussions, it is only 3 things that we know stop COVID. There's no magic to it. And now we have a 4th measure. The 3 measures that stop COVID is wearing a mask satisfactorily, sanitizing your hands or cleaning your hands as most often as you can, and a respectable practical distancing. Those are the only 3 things that we know in the world that stop COVID, and that story is not going to change. It will continue to be the same. Now we have an additional tool, which is a 4th tool that I call it, and that's the vaccination. As I've said many times before, vaccination is not the only way to get out of the pandemic. There are other ways to get out of the pandemic, but at the moment, vaccination is the easiest, the simplest, and the most practical. So I am very concerned if people are using this time of relaxation to stop the measures. Now, of course, if vaccination rates have increased or increases significantly, then you can breathe a little sigh of relief. But if that is not happening in a way that satisfies our public health response, then we will continue to have very worried situation, because behaviors like this is what can lead to a second wave pretty quickly.
Yeah, man, the men having a little session on the side of the road and thing in a dag, you know, because we behave like children, mommy in there, so we go out and have a ball. We're going to play a mask. You understand? That's what we have seen over the past weekend. I mean, there are a lot of people who can say that they have seen that kind of behavior. I remember, you know, it's like mommy and daddy and everything. I remember when we were small. Yeah, I mean, me and my brother, mommy and daddy today, we reach home early. We say, well, play smash up, we're going to cook, we're going to make tea. You know, we saw the bucket of detergent. It looked like milk. Put it in a pot of hot water. And I've been turning it down, man, storing it there. It's a mass. You understand? And that's what going there is shoopiness people doing. It's shoopiness because mommy and daddy in there, so all man playing, you know what I mean? No. So, Dr. Martin is saying that, hey, yes, the numbers are going down, but our guards need to stay up. He said what we are currently experiencing is the backside of the first wave. And now what needs to happen is that we start to condition our minds. We start to think about a strategy for the second wave, because listen, it is going to happen.
We are now seeing the backside of what I consider to be the first wave. Initially, when I was asked this prior to the wave starting, I actually gave a tentative number of weeks, and I said it's going to be about 6 weeks of very severe response. And it turns out that number seems to be almost okay in terms of what we actually saw. So from where I sit, providing care at the provider side of things, we had a very, very hectic active transmission going on, and similarly in the clinical side of things, lots of infections. From my own personal perspective, lots of people coming into the office to become tested and treated. It has now, what I will say, has now dwindled down to a very manageable numbers. The type of numbers that I think gives us an opportunity now to sit back and look and analyze what has happened over the last couple of weeks, and then make a strategic direction going forward. In my mind already, I am thinking, what can we do to help people to understand what should we do to stop a second wave? Because this is where the strategy has to be now. What do we do to stop a second wave from coming? So from where I am, we are well on our way going past our first wave. We now need to have a strategy for the second wave. It is of concern to me as well.
Sorry, thank you very much, Dr. Francis Martin, and he was speaking at today's program that is called The Next Chapter with Kevin Frederick. Now, we are going to be given the opportunity to hear more from the health experts tomorrow, God's willing, at the weekly post-cabinet briefing. The panel for tomorrow includes Senator Nolan Cox, the Minister for Infrastructure Development, Transport and Implementation, Mrs. Hannah Julian St. Paul, Permanent Secretary acting with responsibility for hospital services and community health services, Dr. Taisha Donald, Director of Medical Services acting, Dr. Darland Noel, Head of the COVID-19 Medical Response Team, all right, and Head of the Internal Medicine at the General Hospital. Tomorrow, God's willing, I have a very important family engagement and will not be able to attend the post-cabinet briefing on your behalf. So you'll have to apologize. You'll have to accept my apology where that is concerned. But if anything comes up at the press conference that you would like to get clarity on, just let me know, and I'll still probably be able to channel those in a private setting with any of the panel. All right, any of the member of the panel. But yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not able to do tomorrow, God's willing. Okay. Now, according to the ministry, the Grenada Tourism Authority, the GTA as well, they've announced today that the destination will become even more accessible with increased airlift from the United States and the resumption of service from Canada. Now, the timing comes just ahead of the winter when the Caribbean is especially appealing for the North Americans who are already dreading early darkness and frigid temperature. Now, as people re-emerge their position, hold on. When I get blind, increase text and thing on my prompter. As people re-engage, their passion for travel, or airline partners recognize the value providing connectivity to a special island. It says that we are truly a slice of paradise. A slice, we the whole paradise, we write that. We the whole paradise, a slice of paradise, we the whole paradise. With a low-key vibe, warm and welcoming people. All right, and the offerings that connect visitors not only with nature and amazing water adventures, but also with a fascinating culinary journey, said Patricia Roach. Hey, Patricia, what's happening? And that's the new CEO of the Grenada Tourism Authority. Pato, you know you gotta get a nickname. Grenadians like to give nicknames. Just know that, all right? New and expanded air services helps Grenada regain its position as a highly attractive destination for visitors seeking a distinctive Caribbean experience, all right? So from the US, we're getting JetBlue. They offer daily services from John F. Kennedy Airport, that's JFK, to the Morris Bishop International Airport, Grenada. The carrier's premium Mint aircraft operates on Saturday. American Airlines offers services twice a week from Miami International Airport, the MIA, to Morris Bishop International Airport on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Starting November 2nd, service operates 3 times a week, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Daily service begins on December 1st. Starting November 27th, service from Charlotte Douglas International Airport, and that's the CLT, operates once a week on Saturday. Now from Canada, Air Canada mainline will resume direct service twice a week, Wednesday and Sunday, from Toronto Pearson International Airport and to Morris Bishop International Airport starting on October 31st. Now, Sunwing is expected to offer service once a week from Toronto to the Morris Bishop International Airport starting on November 7th. So y'all all could start booking and thing. You understand? Because now we are becoming more and more accessible. As our numbers go down, the desire to travel to Grenada becomes even higher. And so, you know, we go pretty. Tourism could be booming again. You understand? Because I think it's one of the sectors that has been hit the hardest. You know? Yeah, but they get help. The media was hit hard too, but the media ain't get no help. But it's small thing. The media people soft too. Y'all don't know how to hold people hostage. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's not my battle to fight. I'm your own one-man army. Anyway, we're moving again. There was a generous donation. Let me go. All right. Grenada's ambassador to CARICOM, Mr. Ali Gill, on your screen. He has made a donation of personal protective equipment, the PPE, and some medical devices, and that they say is to assist in the fight against COVID-19 in his home parish, St. John. You understand? The Guelph Health Center. You understand? So he made the donation. He said, hello, I would like to help. Here the business. And so, and things like that. You know what I mean? So he's helping in whatever way that he can. And if all you're in a position to help, or all you know somebody who could think, you could go ahead and help. I think what the pandemic has brought to light is, you know, the generosity of people going out there and help and thing. You know what I mean? I hope when the dust settles that we find time to recognize people who've been very instrumental in getting us out of this whole pandemic. You know, the little role that they play and thing. I hope that we recognize. You see, like how they used to do it in independence, kind of like how they just do it in the World Trade time, the anniversary. You understand? Where they call name and, you know, better yet, like graduation. You know what I mean? You see, like there's a time to see graduation and thing, where everybody dress up in a kind of nice thing, and you call a name and they get a shake hand with a little thing, a little plaque, maybe like $100 in the plaque or whatever the case is. But I hope when it's not serious, when the dust settles, that we find time to recognize the people, like a whole thing. You don't take nothing from all. You all want speaker, I'll give you all the speaker. All you want PA system, all you want live, I'm providing the whole thing for all the free. All it needs is a few minutes at the National Stadium where we can recognize people, make them feel important, and then give them the moment to shine, because they have been very heroic. You know, the last time the boss came over on the carnage, and then we kind of like declared those people who were involved in that national heroes and stuff like that. Just like that, just so. Because the people on the front line and the people who have been involved in this whole thing, they have already proven themselves. And even if they are working for salary and stuff like that, they're going beyond the call of duty during this pandemic. So study all ahead and make sure to treat them people proper. You understand? Because we go tie up. We go real tie up. You know what I mean? I'm coming in, I'm going to protest in town. You understand? So study all ahead. All yeah. Whole weekend by weather. There are some parts of Grenada that got a good wash out. You know what I mean? Like Zentel kind of wash out, you know. But there are some other areas that ain't getting nothing. I ain't know what's going on by. You know, as a tropical wave lurk, you know, in our atmosphere, in our environs, around the Caribbean islands, according to the Caribbean online weather. It's tropical wave. All right, it's been lingering. The system is not, they say, and should not be a tropical cyclone before or during the passage through the Caribbean islands. They also say that associated cloudiness, showers, and thunder showers could begin affecting some islands tonight into tomorrow. All right, wind gusts between 25 and 40 miles per hour can be anticipated over and or around some north windwards and leeward islands on Tuesday. They are saying as well sea levels in some of those areas could reach 6 to 10 feet around some of those islands. All right, so They are also saying that the system should clear the Caribbean islands by Thursday. So let's see, but it's been around, and yeah, boy, water for so in some places. St. David's hot. St. Andrews wet and gloomy. St. John wet and gloomy. And never see nothing so yet. You understand? I said that dry thunder last week. Dry thunder for days. People thinking they'll get like a water, I can wash the place. Nothing so. In some areas, it's wet. In some areas, it's dry. Anyway, let's leave that talk. Are we looking for time? Family, what I want to do is to take a quick break. Oh, and by the way, I had to tell you, Carrier Crew, they are doing really good as well. Imagine they've had a day of no new COVID-19 cases. So that is good. You understand? No new cases, that's good. And eventually, the same is going to happen for mainland. Just watch and you'll see. All right, mark my words. Soon, these numbers are going to go down to 0. All right? And we have to do our part in getting us there. Taking a break, and we'll be back shortly. When we come back, we've got the national report and the weather.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the families, don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah, man. Let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Borrow up to $10,000 for all your needs. School supplies, staycation, home renovations, appliances or furniture. You can have it all with a summer everything loan. With competitive interest rates and same-day approvals, you can't beat this loan special. Not a member? Join today to get onto this exciting offer. It's your summer everything loan from the communal. Apply today and take advantage of this exciting offer. Visit the nearest communal branch or call us at 440-1755 for more information. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins. That could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, they easy?
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Showtime shopping quarters. We got all the things you want. So many ways to shop. You can pick up curbside. It's Showtime shopping quarters. All the appliances, electronics, and furniture you like. Showtime. Showtime. We got it. Just what you need. Yeah, Quartz got it.
Government, private sector, civil society, academia, farmers, the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization, invites you to World Food Day 2021, the virtual edition, under the theme, Our Actions Are Our Future, Better Production, Better Nutrition, a Better Environment, and a Better Life. Join us October 15 from 9:30 a.m. via Zoom, Facebook, GIS, and Real FM as we recognize and celebrate the many successes of the agriculture sector.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Tourism Minister welcomes UK's inclusion of Grenada on extended list regarding inbound vaccinated arrivals. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Monday, October 11th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Grenada is among a list of countries included on the United Kingdom's extended list regarding inbound vaccinated arrivals, and this is welcomed news for this country's Minister for Tourism and Civil Aviation, Honorable Clarice Modeste Kerwin. This means that fully vaccinated travelers from the listed countries inoculated with UK-approved vaccines will no longer need to self-isolate in England or take a PCR test before travel. They will simply need to take a 2-day PCR test. According to the release by the UK, effective Monday, October 11th, visitors must have had a complete course of Oxford AstraZeneca, Pfizer BioNTech, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson at least 14 days before arrival. Minister Modeste Kerwin says there are certain benefits that come along with being vaccinated. She hopes this move will encourage the uptick in vaccination that the country needs to obtain herd immunity.
The rollout of the vaccine has improved, not as fast as we would like to see it, but certainly we are in a better place than we were 1 month ago. I really do hope, as I speak about the vaccine, that the numbers will continue. We do have a policy in place, a requirement for visitors coming to our shores to be fully vaccinated. And other countries are requiring that persons coming into their countries, for example, UK is requiring that you have your 2 shots, and that counting from the day after you got your 2nd shot, you must have 14 clear days before you arrive there. So it means that in order for Grenadians or anyone living in Grenada to travel to UK, there are certain requirements. It means that we have requirements for persons coming in. And more we're hearing countries saying that you need to be fully vaccinated. And if you're fully vaccinated, there are certain benefits.
Minister Modeste Kerwin said other international countries will soon make vaccination mandatory for travel.
Some other countries are doing likewise. So I want to think that in the very near future, that persons will not be able to travel to other countries, to leave Grenada and travel to other countries without being able to prove that they are fully vaccinated. And we are working on our end to ensure that persons who come are fully vaccinated. At this point in time, it's for visitors. Grenadians come as they are, but of course, what they are able to do when they come in is going to be different. And UK is saying the same thing, that if you're not fully vaccinated, you can go into UK, but of course, what is required of you would be different.
The 2 vaccines available in Grenada, Oxford AstraZeneca and Pfizer BioNTech, are UK approved. Prime Minister Dr. The Right Honorable Keith Mitchell has expressed serious concern that children from poorer households are being left behind because of lack of access to the tools needed for remote learning. Under the guidance of the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Education, Human Resource Development, Religious Affairs and Information agreed that remote learning should continue for the time being in the interest of the well-being and safety of all. Classes were also seriously disrupted last year during the lockdown, which was implemented to prevent the spread of COVID-19. During a virtual engagement with the diaspora on Saturday, Dr. Mitchell assured that Education Minister Honorable Emmeline Pear is currently engaging all relevant parties on the way forward.
I'm really very concerned about the fact that our children are not actually in school physically. Because while we have the technology and while we're doing a lot, and some children are getting left out. And you know what the unfortunate thing is? the poorer children, the children who are less equipped financially and otherwise, are the ones most likely to be left out. And I know where I came from, and from a level of poverty, and I know without education, in fact, most of the cabinet members would not have a proper lifestyle today if it was not for education. And therefore, I feel almost a sense of guilt, knowing that under my watch, a number of children, for one reason or the other, because of pandemic and other reasons, some children are getting left out. So we have to do everything possible and to ensure that we can put systems in place. But we need the cooperation. If we go and open schools now, with most of the teachers not vaccinated, we could open a Pandora box of infection for children and cause and have the reverse, which is a serious damage to the education system in the country. So we need the teachers' cooperation. We need the parents' cooperation, and the minister is engaging both sides. The unions must understand their responsibility first and foremost must be to the students. And we all have, the government must realize this, that our first responsibility is to all concerned. But the children are the ones will be most affected by the fact that they are not in school physically. And
two local medical officials say Grenada needs to adopt an all-of-society approach to effectively fight off a second wave of COVID-19. Former Permanent Secretary Dr. Francis Martin and the former Chief Medical Officer Dr. George Mitchell say community involvement is key at this time. Both men were guests on the Ministry of Health's weekly program, The Next Chapter. Dr. Martin says Grenada is now seeing the end of the first wave and the Ministry of Health must do all it can to prevent a second. Grenada has so far recorded 180 deaths from COVID-19. COVID-19 cases in Grenada began to significantly increase from mid-August, with hundreds of positive cases recorded daily.
Now that we have community transmission, we cannot focus on the borders alone at the moment, because that's where the least of our risk really lies right now. So the risk now has to be, and the strategy now has to be, what do you do to engage and to stop the second wave? What do you do to stop things from moving on? I don't see any other way of doing it than to adopt a all of society shared responsibility approach. It has to be shared responsibility, all of society involvement. It cannot be Ministry of Health or government alone. As a matter of fact, Ministry and government right now are basically powerless to stop whatever is happening at the community level. It has to be shared responses and shared responsibilities. So, to my mind, the strategy has to do, how do we engage community at their levels? What are the strategies that helps community activities to be successful? Look and see what has been successful in communities in raising awareness and helping people to take ownership of the behaviors and what have you. So I think we have to engage people directly. There may be community groups that could be engaged. There may be community organizations that could be engaged.
Member of the COVID-19 Advisory Committee, Dr. George Mitchell, called on trade unions, religious communities, and other organizations to encourage their members to join the fight against the global pandemic. He said all hands must be on deck to survive the impacts of the virus.
The only way that we can win this war is if every eligible warrior in this country and maybe in the region and in the world is so prepared, so ready to be able to fight this war. And of course, it has different ways. The protection by sanitizing, by keeping your distance, etc. Those are methods of preparedness. Those are methods of personal sort of like safety measures against being harmed by this virus in this war. And as such, we need to continue to do that. And of course, I have always said, and Dr. Martin just said it again, the most powerful protective measure, the most powerful armor is the vaccine. So let's not lose sight of that. Churches, because the trade unions, the private sector, the NGOs, these people, Kevin, they know how to reach their people, their constituents, their members much more than we can ever imagine. they are accustomed to reaching them every day in the workplaces, in the social activities, in the networking. And as such, we need to mobilize them. We need to get them involved.
This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Government, private sector, civil society, academia, farmers, the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, in collaboration with the Food and Agriculture Organization, invites you to World Food Day 2021, the virtual edition, under the theme, Our Actions Are Our Future, Better Production, Better Nutrition, a Better Environment, and a Better Life. Join us October 15 from 9:30 a.m. via Zoom, Facebook, GIS, and Real FM as we recognize and celebrate the many successes of the agriculture sector.
Welcome back. Grenadians are again being urged not to become complacent in face of the continued fight against COVID-19. That advice from Grenadian Rick Francois, who lives in the United Kingdom. During a virtual meeting with Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honourable Keith Mitchell on Saturday, Francois appealed to people not to overlook the seriousness of the virus. Both Francois and his father, who was a friend of the Prime Minister, contracted COVID-19 in 2020. His father unfortunately died. Mr. Francois used the opportunity to commend the government of Grenada for the initiatives taken, which have yielded positive results. He said that even though there is a steady reduction of positive COVID-19 cases in Grenada, now is not the time for complacency.
I must commend the Grenada government for the job they've done to date in suppressing the spread of COVID-19 in the island. Even though in the last couple of days I've seen a decline in the numbers in Grenada, I want to continue to say to the general population and people in the diaspora currently looking at this and listening in, unless you are seriously affected by COVID-19 personally, and you have relations and friends that you have lost as a result of COVID-19, you would never really understand the personal pain and trauma it causes.
Finally, in the news, Grenada is receiving inquiries about possible investment opportunities, a direct result of its participation at the Dubai Expo 2020. Minister for Trade, Industry and Consumer Affairs, Honorable Alvin Dabrio, says the feedback from the visitors is amazing. He's optimistic that Grenada will benefit tremendously if the inquiries about investments materialize.
The visitors that I have interacted with, they seem very interested in Grenada. They are interested in our climate. They also want to know how they can get to Grenada. They are interested in our type of government. Also, if they could purchase property and for doing business, our education systems. And very important, a lot of them want to know if we are tolerant of other religions. And I get the feeling that they are greatly impressed with our booth, our population, and knowing Grenada.
The expo is an opportunity for countries to showcase their produce, culture, food, among other aspects. It runs from October 1st, 2021 to March 31st, 2022. Minister Dabrio said Grenada's pavilion continues to be the center of attraction daily.
The expo provides us with an excellent opportunity to showcase our country, our people, and their diverse cultures, our products, and many more to the world. Visitors can view pictures of Grenada that showcase its diversity, our rainforests, oceans, beaches, and type of accommodations. They can see, taste, and feel our spices and our products like our very famous chocolate.
That story just ended the national report for Monday, October 11th, recapping the top story. Tourism Minister welcomes UK's inclusion of Grenada on extended list regarding inbound vaccinated arrivals. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and everyone else who were part of the production of the National Report. Now for a look at the weather for tonight into tomorrow. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 25.5 degrees Celsius, winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And as it relates to Tuesday, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light isolated morning and nighttime showers. The minimum temperature for tomorrow, 25.5 degrees Celsius, max 31.5 degrees Celsius, winds easterly to east-southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas are expected to be moderate with waves 4 to 6 feet in open waters. And that, my friends, is the weather report. And before we wrap, let's say hello to the folks who are currently tuned in on YouTube. Blessings to you. We know that you're there. And as well, those of you on Facebook who are now chatting, that we can see your name to say hello to you, like Michelle and Hazel and Zaka and Shireen and Kireen and Meryl, Mr. McQueen, Lintona, my mom, Javar. Thank you for watching as well. Cynthia, we have Yvonne and Patsy. Hello, Patsy. We also have with us tonight Claudette and Rolanda and Doris. Thank you for watching as well. Irma is watching with us as well. So Irma, hello to you. Noreen, how are you? Noreen is with us as well. And we also have Margaret with us. Did I say Vicky? Thank you, Vicky. And yeah, I see you there, Java. So blessings to you, all right? Teresa is there as well. So we are here saying hello to Teresa. Blessings to you as well, Teresa. And Avril and Kenny and everyone else, Ansha, everyone else, all right? So God bless you. And we will touch base again tomorrow, God's willing. Same time, same place. Bring a friend when you're coming, all right, Dolores? And Ashel, bring a friend when you're coming tomorrow. That will be really cool. All right? Deville. Am I pronouncing it right? Deville and Pearl. All right, so thank you for watching as well. Thank you guys, and may God bless you. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! Take care, guys. All the best.